Yo, yo, what's up, y'all? Hope your day is going well. Hope yesterday went well. Hope the season is going well. I will not be on here long, but I just wanted to spend some time. I know we're at the end of 2023, and many of you who have either started businesses this year or the last few years, I know we've been hard at work over the last couple years helping entrepreneurs. And if this is your first time with us or catching us later, my name is Myron Pierce, and I am the founder of the On the Pond Network. Whoop whoop. And I believe that every urban entrepreneur deserves economic empowerment. It's the reason why we exist, right? I absolutely love like seeing entrepreneurs shift their entrepreneurial mindset, right? I love seeing them shift because here's what I understand. If they can shift, then they can start. And if they can start, then they can scale, right? So today, I want to talk to you about a free resource that is available to you. It's called a business checkup. Now, you may be saying, well, Myron, I don't have a business. That's okay. Because even if you were to go in and check out the business checkup, it's going to give you a framework, it's going to give you an idea of, here as I get going in business, as I have tried and tested my idea, as I have proven my market, as I have surveyed the land, had conversations with multiple people, identified what it is that their problem is, how you're going to solve it in terms of a solution, and then how you intend to deliver that value. That's like you're already ahead of the game, even if you have not, quote unquote, started a business. And I say this all the time: small business management and entrepreneurship are mutually exclusive, but they're interconnected. Entrepreneurship is the self-directed pursuit of opportunities to create value for others, thereby empowering yourself. That definition comes from my uncle G. I call him Gary Shoniger. He's the founder of the Entrepreneurial Learning Institute, and he's an awesome cat. Secondly, business management has to do with the operations of your business, how you manage your business, and maybe in the future, I'll do a whole broadcast on the 6 principles of managing your business, right? I won't get into that now, but thank you if you're watching, by the way. But I want to talk to you about this checklist. This checklist is super dope because it's important that if you and I do not check up on our businesses, again, this is also for you if you have not yet started a business, right? But have you have you ever found, I don't know, maybe something wrong with you physically, right? And you're like, man, I don't know what's wrong with me. And you prolong it and you just think, well, maybe it's nothing, right? You think, well, it's going to just go away. Problem with that mindset is that nothing just goes away. Untreated symptoms in your body can lead to a greater symptom. I remember when I was young, I think I was about 4 or 5, and I was having breathing problems. And my mom took me in, and inevitably I was diagnosed with asthma. Back then, asthma was a scare, right? I mean, it was scary. But can you imagine if I did not go in? I ended up having pneumonia on top of asthma. I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here offering you a free business checkup if I did not go in X amount of years ago, right? So, hey, listen, It's the same with business. It's the same with your business. Maybe the symptom is this: no one has purchased my product in the last month. Maybe the symptom is this: no one is liking my content on social media. Maybe the symptom is this: the IRS is coming after you and your business. Maybe the symptom is this: your employee left. Maybe the symptom is this: no one is no there isn't any traffic that's coming in to your business. Whatever symptom you want to put on it. In fact, get a piece of paper out right now. Anytime I do a broadcast, I want you to get paper out. I want you to get pen out because I'm here to add some value. I'm here to help my people. Why? Because every urban entrepreneur deserves to be economically empowered. Man, you deserve to own the pond. Give a person a fish, feed them for a day, teach them how to fish, feed them for a life. No, 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 no. Show them how to own the pond so that they can be economically empowered. That's what I'm on. At the end of the day, that's what I'm on, because economically empowered urban entrepreneurs are the biggest hope dealers on the planet. Why? Because they're solving problems, right? So I want you to write down every symptom you can think of in your business right now. I want you to write down what is going wrong. If you have not yet started a business and you have an idea, I want you to write down why you have not acted on that idea. What is it that's keeping you from moving? What is happening with you right now? What are the symptoms that are plaguing your business right now? Because here's what I believe: if you can take an honest look at this is what's going on in the body of my business. I learned this a long time ago. You can't conquer what you don't confront. You can't confront what you do not identify. We have to identify what's going on in our businesses. Some of us have had mom and pop shops for years, and that's dope. It's super cool. And some of us have been hustling. We're solopreneurs. It's cool, and you're like, man, I just want to grow. I just want to do more, and it's super cool because it's not like you just want to have more money. Like you will never have enough money, but I really believe at the core of us, we really want to make a difference. We want to bring hope to communities. We want to decrease the gap in home ownership. We want to grow big businesses that we can leave a legacy to our kids. We want to transform the way urban communities are being treated. We want to be the ones who are not the pawns on the chessboard, but we want to be the kings and the queens that we know that we are. But kings and queens who are not aware of the board called business end up almost always being checkmate. Did you know this? 36 million businesses right now in the US alone. And in the first year, many of them do not make it. In the second year, many do not make it. You know what? You know how I know this statistic is true? Because I've started so many businesses over the years. Many of them failed. Now I learned a lesson. I learned why, so that in the future I could continue to have a business that's viable and valuable for my people, right? On the pond, right? But here's the reality: if you're watching me right now, though the symptoms in your business can be treated and cured by getting to the source of why those things are happening in your business. But if you're going to treat the symptoms, you have to get to the source. Why do you have to get to the source? Because if I leave untreated symptoms to fate, they grow into cancer, abscess, and ultimately death. Listen, man, we are counting on you, especially those of you who are local in Omaha, Nebraska. Years ago, 10 years ago, I started an incubator, a nonprofit entrepreneur incubator in Colorado Springs called Thrive Colorado. It is thriving right now. 10 years later, it's still going. I did a keynote last year, hundreds of entrepreneurs, because I had this crazy idea that what if we could revitalize the southeast side of Colorado Springs. I had left Omaha and went there and did a few things, but then decided, you know what, I'm going to start this entrepreneurial incubator, this nonprofit. And here we are 10 years later. The leadership there have, they've just taken it to the next level. Why? Because they understand this one principle. You can't conquer what you don't confront. You can't confront what you don't identify. And when you have symptoms, you have to treat it by getting first to the source. And untreated symptoms left unchecked always lead to a business death. And I don't want to be giving any, listen, I don't want to be doing any business funerals in 2024. So businesses die, businesses go untreated. Why? Because they don't treat them. But secondly, I think that they die or they don't make it, not just because they're untreated, because there's some pride in it. It's like, man, you know what? If I have to look at this, if I have to look at this abscess in my business, if I have to look at this cancer in my business, sometimes that's pride. Like sometimes it's like, man, I don't want to look at it. It's painful. I get it. It's crazy because on social media, you posting, you in this city, you over here, but you on a, but like you on your way to bankruptcy. Or your net worth is actually zero. Social media can be the greatest front and cap. Like it could be cap because you could be posting all these pictures, right? All these things you're doing, you posting quotes and all these different type of things. Check it. I get it. You got to faith it till you make it. I get it. You got to keep growing. You got to keep growing. And I'm not saying don't stop doing those things. Like that's who you are. That's what you're doing. That's the value you're adding. But don't cap if you haven't first got a business checkup. If you haven't first like for real, legitly looked at your business, right? And today I want to offer you a free checkup, a free business checkup that's really going to help you. I'm not going to stay on here for long. But if you look at the top left of my screen, top right of your screen, I think there's a QR code there that if you just scan the free business checkup QR code, it's going to take you to a document that is going to help you. Let me see if I can pull it up a little bit so you can see it. Nope. 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 Bring it up. No. Badly. It's going badly right now. Let me see if I can increase it. Mobile mode. Okay, listen. Can't really increase it. Here's the document right there. Here's one of them fails when you go live. You're like, you think you're ready, and then it's like, boom. It's crazy. I'm gonna cut that part out later. Maybe not. You know what? I'm gonna keep it there because life be lifing. But in the document, there are, I believe, 5 or 6 areas. Okay, 5 or 6 areas that I allow you to ask some questions. Right? These questions, you know, are like has to do with what I call what the famous Donald Miller calls the mission and guiding principles. Right? Then I move you, and the mission and guiding principles are super dope because what it actually is it's designed to set you up to figure out where you are going, what time you will get there, and how you're going to get there. Right? That's called your mission and guiding principles package. We go into productivity, your personal progress. We go into messaging. How are you communicating what you're offering? We go into marketing. We go into clarity and communication. How you communicate with your customer base, what you do with those leads when they come in, right? How you negotiate, what you say to someone when they say no to your product. Sales. How do you actually get your sales off the ground? How are you managing your time? How are you managing your business? How are you executing it, right? And at the end of that is a score that will help you, right? Will help you really figure out where you are. And those areas of your business, again, I'm kind of more over into the leaning more over to the business management side of things. Again, or even if you're if you're an owner managing a business, you still have to be entrepreneurial. You still have to think about opportunities that are maybe not seen, and maybe you have to lean into as you look at the further problems that your customers are having. But I really want you to take the business checkup. Why? I don't want your business to die. I want it to grow so that you can help more people in the new year. Right? I want to see I want to see what you customize. Listen, this bald head right now is cold outside, right? I need somebody to help me out. I, I need some new on the pond custom swag on my head. But if you don't know how to deliver that value, if you don't know how to show me the benefit of putting your product on my beautiful bald head, then I will go to somebody else and I might do it myself. So listen, scan the QR code or click the link in the description below and let's get it cracking. Now, once you finish the business checkup, here's what I'll do. We're going to have a 15-minute call just to go over the numbers, just to go over what you came up with. Once we have that 15 call, I'm going to maybe give you some suggestions on what you can do. You can DIY it, you can DFY it. I'll do it for you, I'll do it with you, but I really want to see your business grow. So listen, if you've been taking notes, great, thank you. But be sure to finish the checkup, do it well, get it done today. Don't wait. 2024 is coming. I want you to take 2024 by the horns and just do what you do so that more and more people can be helped. Hey, there are a couple things that are coming up before I get off. I want to make sure that you get that you're aware of. One is the 1 Million Mindsets Entrepreneurial Support Group. Okay, the 1 Million Mindsets Entrepreneurial Support Group is a monthly entrepreneurial support group. It's different than networking, right? Because many of us go to networking opportunities and we don't really get to go deep. We're just exchanging business cards, and that's super dope. We need those lanes. In fact, check out the homegirl Martine. Check out Stacy Honeycutt. Check out Shani Hernandez. These are just leaders in our community, in the North Omaha community, that are just getting it popping when it comes to entrepreneurship and gathering people. I'm sure I'm missing some people. It's not by Check out Tiffany Gamble. I know that she does things like this as well. Check out Big Mama. I know she does things like that as well. Um, this specific opportunity, however, is run like an AA meeting, right? You're going to walk in, you're going to raise your hand, you're going to say, hi, my name is Myron, I'm an entrepreneur, right? Uh, hi, my name is, thank you, whoever scanned that QR code. Hi, my name is Myron, I'm an entrepreneur. And it's super dope because it's a space to be seen. It's a space to be heard. You don't have to come in. You don't have to have it all together. And they're different. We ran a beta for this. We ran a pilot for it last month, and it was cool, right? And I want to see you. So if you will scan that, or even go to onthepondnetwork.com and let me know you're coming. Go to our Facebook group. Information for that is in that group or on our Facebook page, On the Pond. The second opportunity, I cannot stress enough. It's impossible for you to do a business checkup but not check up on your life. So I am hosting a Lift Your life planning workshop. I did this a year or so ago. It was super, super dope. I'm going to give you the juice, baby. I'm going to give you the tools. And here's what I love the most. This is super cool. Pay what you want, dog. Like, pay what you want. This idea isn't new to me. I stole it from La Russell, um, but I don't want it to be a hindrance in this life planning workshop. I am going to stretch you to think about your death. I am going to stretch you to think about your future. I am going to stretch you to think about your goals, and I am going to stretch you to think about how you daily plan your life. Go right now to lift your life. I am so excited. I'm going to be providing materials for you. You're going to be able to walk away with some practical ways to make a difference in your life, get clarity, and move forward with confidence. So I need you to go right now. I need you to go right now to that. And then now, I only have one more thing, and it's this. The On the Pond Academy is coming up. I run these academies twice a year. They're centered around one idea. It's the entrepreneurial mindset. You cannot start a business without having an entrepreneurial mindset. It's 16-week immersion. This time around, I'm not accepting everybody. I'm really not. Here's why. Because you have to be, if I'm more invested in your future than you are, then you tripping, right? So I am looking for people who say, I'm ready. You may have a business already. You may have a 9 to 5 and a side hustle. What this is going to do is it's going to help you structure your mind and then give you practical steps to taking and lifting off, no pun intended for the life workshop, the life planning workshop, but then giving you a practical tracks. Listen, you don't need a business plan. You don't need like all these different things to get started that they trick you into. Listen, once you've figured out the entrepreneurial mindset and you've laid a foundation, then we can start talking about business plans, possibly getting loans, possibly, right? But go sign up right now. Last season we went online. I'm still determining whether or not I'm going to go online or not. I think that just depends on if we have people outside of Omaha, which we may. We may have people outside of Omaha because we've become strategic partners with the Entrepreneur Learning Institute, and there are over 3,000 facilitators and connections that we're talking with right now to possibly get people from different hoods, different zip codes, and urban communities to join what we got going. This thing is bigger than me, man. It's about us. And if we together can decide that I'm not going into 2024 without deciding today, right now, with God at the center by His grace, that I'm going to change my life and I'm going to change the lives around me and my family, and I'm going to change my community. That's what we own. Listen, the On Upon Academy ain't about building a bigger bag. That will happen, but it's about building a bigger difference in the lives of those that we love and that we have yet to meet. Hey, listen, I'm so thankful that you joined me for the last X amount of minutes. Again, 1 Million Mindsets, Lift Your Life, On the Pond Academy. On top of that, be sure to download the free Business Checkup. Let's get it popping. If you have any questions, man, for real, hit me up for 402-409-0876. I think that's my business number. Or just email me at thisisus@onthepondnetwork.com. Man, I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. And we'll holler.